Hi friends, welcome to my non-gel chemistry YouTube channel. I am R. John Winsley. Today I am going to explain collection of questions asked in NEET various medical entrance examination in thermodynamics and thermochemistry. First question, the correct thermodynamic conditions for the spontaneous reaction at all temperature. Here delta H and delta S are given. You know Gibbs free energy formula delta G is equal to delta H minus T into delta S. So here three thermodynamic factors are involved: delta G, delta H, delta S. If a reaction to be spontaneous, then the value of delta H is negative, that is heat is liberated. Delta H is negative or less than 0, heat is liberated. And delta S also, delta S is greater than 0, positive. Delta H less than 0, negative. Delta S greater than 0, positive. Then automatically delta G is equal to negative, delta G. So what is the difference between delta H and delta S mean? By using delta S, we can calculate spontaneity by using system and by knowing the value of system and surrounding. But by using delta G, if we know the system value alone, we can easily calculate the spontaneity condition. But here the question is delta H and delta S. So delta H is less than 0 and delta S is greater than 0. So the correct option is B. Then second question, which of the following is applicable for an adiabatic expansion of an ideal gas? Adiabatic expansion. Adiabatic means there is no absorption or liberation of heat in and out of the system. That is Q is equal to 0. But here there is no Q is equal to 0 term is there in the option. But we know first law of thermodynamics, delta E is equal to, or delta E is equal to Q plus W. Delta E is equal to Q plus W. Delta E is the heat change at constant volume. Heat change at constant volume is delta E. Heat change at constant pressure is delta H. So here Q is equal to 0. So when Q is equal to 0, delta E is equal to W. Delta E is equal to W, or delta E is equal to delta W. So the option here is, the correct answer is B. Delta W is equal to delta E. Next question, calculate the work done by 16 gram of oxygen gas assuming ideal behavior, molar mass 32 gram per mole, undergoing isothermal reversible expansion at 300 Kelvin from an initial value 2.5 liter to final value 25 liter atmosphere value, R is equal to. So here the main important condition here is isothermal reversible expansion. Calculate the work done. So isothermal reversible expansion mean W is equal to minus 2.303 N RT log B2 by final by B1. So reversible expansion, W is equal to minus irreversible mean, that is W is equal to minus P into dV. P means minus P external into dV. So here the question is reversible. So W is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log B2 by B1. So here that is equal to minus 2.303 n. Here n means number of moles. N is the number of moles. Number of moles mean mass by molecular mass. Mass 16 divided by 32 into T. T how much? 300 Kelvin. If the answer is given in degree, it is converted into Kelvin by adding 273. That is here it is directly given 300 Kelvin into log that is final volume 25 divided by 2.5. Before doing the problem, there is R value. Here R value is given. R value 8.82 into 10 raised to minus 2 liter atmosphere. R value here is given in liter atmosphere. But here the answer is given in joule. So by substituting liter atmosphere and then convert into liter atmosphere into joule, or directly substituted joule value. Joule value 8.314. That is important. So in question R is given in liter atmosphere, but the answer it is given in joule. That is very important. So directly substitute R value in joule. So how much joule? Kelvin power minus 1 joule power minus 1 mean its value is 8.31. If it is substituted this value, that is liter atmosphere, then liter atmosphere is next step, it is again converted into joule. Okay, so here directly 8.314, that is 16 by 32, that is 1 by 2. Here that is equal to minus 2.303 is taken as 2.3 into 2.303 is taken as 2.303 into 1 by 2. 1 by 2 mean 0.5 or 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 300 into 8.3 into log 25 by 10. 2.5, 25, 10. What is the log 10 value? Log 10 is equal to 1. Log 10 is equal to 1. So 2.303, 1 by 2, 300 into 8.3. 2.303. 1.15 minus 1.15 into 300 into 8.3, that is 1.5 into 3, 1.5 into 3, 300 is taken as 3 into 100, that is 1.15 or 115 into 3. 115 into 3 is equal to 5, 1, remainder 4, 345. 345 into 8.3, that is 15, 1 remainder 12, 13, 1 remainder 10, 40, 4, 24, 28, 2, 26, 5, 3, 8, 7, 2. That is, the answer is joule. By multiplying 15, 1, then 23, 13, remaining 1, the 10, 8 into 5, 40, 4 remaining, 4, 30 to 36, 3 remaining, that is 27. That is 5, 3, 6, 8, 28, 63.5. That is nearly 2872. So the option is, so the correct option is E, minus 2872. So once again, here calculate the work done by 16 gram of oxygen gas assuming ideal behavior, molar mass 32 gram per mole, undergoing isothermal reversible expansion. If a gas undergo ideal gas undergo isothermal reversible expansion mean the formula is W is equal to 2.303 nRT log V2 by V1. So minus 2.303 mole mass by molecular mass 16 by 32 into temperature 300 into here R value is given in answer is given in joule value. So not substituted this value. This value is as liter atmosphere. So directly we substitute joule value 8.3 into log 25 by 2.5, 2.5 25 10 log 10 value is equal to 1, then dividing and solving this value should be minus 2872 joule. Next problem, molar enthalpy change for melting of ice is 6 kilojoule per mole. Then the internal energy change in kilojoule when 1 mole of water is converted into ice. So here the question is molar enthalpy change delta H. So the various formulas are there to calculate delta H. One of the familiar formula, delta H is equal to delta E or delta U plus P delta V. P delta V is taken as RT into delta NG. RT into delta NG. By using this, we can calculate delta. By using this delta H value, delta E value is calculated. Delta H means enthalpy change, that is heat change at constant pressure. Delta E means heat change at constant volume. So here, then another one formula is also there. Delta H is equal to if delta H is equal to Cp into dt. Cp into dt. But this is not suitable for this. So the exact formula here is delta H is equal to delta E plus RT into delta Ng. So here delta H is given 6 kilojoule per mole. That is equal to delta E is asked X plus delta Ng. Here water liquid is converted into 1 mole of water liquid is converted into water is converted into ice. This liquid to H2O S solid. Here delta N is 0. Why delta N is 0 mean? Delta N mean number of moles of gaseous product minus number of moles of gaseous reactant. Here water ordinary state is it is liquid. Water in ice mean it is in the solid form. So here there is no gaseous term is there. So the answer is delta Ng is 0. So RT into delta Ng is equal to 0. So X is equal to also 6. The answer is. So here delta H is equal to delta E plus RT delta Ng. Delta H value is given 6. Delta E value to be found out X. Then delta Ng. So how to calculate delta Ng mean? Here water liquid is converted into water solid. Here delta N is 0. Why delta N is 0 mean? Delta N mean number of moles of gaseous. That is very important. Gaseous. Here there is no gas is there. So automatically value is 0. So 6 is equal to X plus 0. So X is equal to 6. So then the internal energy change is 6 kilojoule. Next problem. 1 mole of an ideal gas expand isothermally and reversibly. Here also it is isothermally and reversibly from volume 2 liter to 20 liter at 300 Kelvin. So W is equal to minus 2.303 RT for 1 mole RT log B2 divided by B1. But here there is no, instead of 2.303 RT or ln value is given. So instead of 2.303 it is written as minus RT instead of log ln B2 by B1. So here the answer R value not substituted. So minus R, temperature 300 Kelvin, ln final 20 by 2, that is 10. So the answer is minus 300 or ln 10. So here isothermally and reversibly, instead of 2.303, that is log value is instead of log value ln logarithm, ln ln value is given. So ln means 2.303 into log. So instead of 2.303 log ln, so rt, r value not substituted, t value 300 ln 20 by 20 by 2, that is ln 10.